Children, do you know? People especially go to see the sunset as scenic places. What is scenic places? The places from where the scene is very beautiful. Mahabaleshwar in Satara district is a famous hill station in Maharashtra. A spot in the Mahabaleshwar is very well known for its view of the sunset. Tourists visiting Mahabaleshwar make it a point to visit to the sunset point in the evening to experience the spectacular sunset. Spectacular means very beautiful. Huh? Very, very beautiful scene of the environment or nature. Now let us see from dawn to night time what happens during the day. What is dawn? Dawn is early morning. When the sun is about to rise is known as dawn. And sunset when it goes down and is not visible to the earth. Birds are the first to sense the end of night. They start chirping early in the morning. They don't have clock, and we can hear them chirping from our bed when you are sleeping about to during the period when the sun is about to rise. They can guess it and they start chirping. Their chirping begins from the early dawn, early morning, early dawn. If there is a rooster nearby, you can hear it crow. The birds leave their nests. The birds start flying away from the nest. They start flying in flocks and begin to search for food. Buds too begin to blossom gradually. Their petals starts unfolding. The buds they have petals and they start spreading outer side. Their petals start unfolding. The flowers have sweet nectar. What is nectar? The liquid portion that is found in a flower, which is generally sweet or tasty in nature, is known as nectar. It has got good smell as well as good taste. Bees come to collect it. Butterflies, beetles, and other insects start hovering around the flowers. People around us set themselves to work. We also get ready to go to school. You get ready in the morning to go to school. Cow herds take cows and buffaloes out to graze. Once their stomachs are full, they sit in a quiet place and ruminate. The cow and the buffaloes and some more animals like them, they chew their food which is gulped into their stomach by them during the grazing. When they take rest, they have plenty of time, they stretch out the small portions of the grass or the whatever they have eaten and they chew it. It is called in Hindi pagli karna. पगली करती हैं भैंस या गाय या बैल. बकरी भी शायद करती है, कभी देखना ध्यान से. In the evening, the cattle return to their sheds. Flocks of birds return to their nests. We return home from school. But some nocturnal animals set out to search for food after the sun sets. Moths, crickets, glowworms are all some such animals. Tigers, bats, and owls are also nocturnal animals. Ratrani, queen of night, and Rajnigandha, tuberose, are flowers that bloom at night. They don't bloom in the daytime. As soon as evening starts, their fragrance is spread wherever they are in a bunch. So they bloom in the night time. New terms that you must learn is rumination. Rumination, some animals graze until their stomach are full. I explained you just now. Cows and buffaloes do that. They graze quickly and come back at a place, they rest, and then they start rumination. Later, they bring back the swallowed food into their mouth again, a little at a time, and chew it. Then they swallow the chewed food a second time. After they have chewed it thoroughly, they take it back into their stomach for digestion. This is called rumination or chewing cud. Rumination helps them to digest their food properly. Cows and buffaloes are animals that ruminate. Natural, natural animals, what are they? Some animals sleep during the day. They search for food at night. Such animals are called nocturnal animal. Try this. Find an open space from where you can see the sky clearly. You can go to your rooftop. Go there at a fixed time every evening for a week. Every week, every day for a week, you go there and observe the sky. Do you see the moon in the same place every evening? No, it doesn't remain the same place. Huh? It keeps shifting its position. Even if you go at the same time, you will not find the moon at the same place where yesterday it was. Do you see the moon in the same place every evening? Does the shape of the moon look the same every evening? No. It changes its shape. The moon changes its shape. Phases of the moon. And this change of shape is known as phases of the moon. The moon rises at different times every night. If you search for the moon at a fixed time every evening, you will see it is in different places. The shape of the moon also changes every day. You can see the phases of the moon in the book. It's given there. Okay. Sometime you will see very, very thin moon. Then it becomes fat and more big, and finally the full moon you can see. It takes 15 days for the moon to become full moon. One is known as Purnamasi, full moon day. Purnamasi is known as full moon day. The day the moon looks completely round is called the day of the full moon. For 15 days after that, it appears to become smaller and smaller. On the 15th day, it cannot be seen at all. That is called the day of the new moon. New moon means Amavasya. Amavasya is known as new moon. The different shapes of the moon that we can see every day are called the phases of the moon. What we have learned, we will summarize it. When the sun rises, there is light. When the sun rises, there is light. Then it is day. When the sun sets, it becomes dark and it is night. The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. This you should remember. Sun rises in the again tell me sun rises in the east Tell me loudly. Sun rises in the and sun sets in the west. Very good. In the morning, shadows fall to the west and are long. When the sun is directly overhead, shadows become very short. In the evening, shadows become long and fall to the east. The daily routine of all living things is connected to day and night. The shape of the moon and the time at which it rises changes every day. The different shapes of the moon are called the phases of the moon. The day on which the moon is completely round is called the full moon. It is called the full moon day. The day on which the moon cannot be seen is called the new moon day. In Hindi, it is called new moon day is called Amavasya, and the full moon day is called Purnima. Always remember, all living things are connected to the cycle of day and night. Therefore, there must be regularity in your daily routine. So, lesson is over. Your homework will be given by your teacher to you. Thank you.